Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Thursday. Okay, it is Baby Friday. All right, now let's talk about what we want to know about our journey. Okay, now everybody has a different journey, everybody's going through something different, but the messages can still resonate regardless of what we're all going through. Okay, now if it doesn't resonate, don't force it, right? Obviously, if it resonates, take what resonates. But if it doesn't, do not force it. This is about for today. Okay, what you guys might need to know for today. Today is the 26th of February, and we are slowly approaching March. Okay, now I might go on live. Okay, I don't know when, but I might go on live, just to talk about, if when it comes to messages about what you guys might need to know the first week of March, okay? And also remember, when it comes to the beginning of the month, not everybody may resonate with this, but if it becomes I guess a frequency of, attraction and things like that, if you guys are wanting that frequency of attraction, is what I'm trying to, think and say. There's something about you attracting maybe abundance. You guys need to start doing your money rituals, okay? When it comes to cinnamon, especially nutmeg, okay? Maybe a lot of people might not use nutmeg, but it's all about the intention, right? I'm one of those people where if I use certain herbs and things like that, it's about the intention, right? Now, this is us tapping back into our ancestries in different ways, okay? Doesn't matter if you're from Europe, doesn't matter if you're West Indian, doesn't matter where you're from. We all have similarities when it comes to herbs and spices, okay? So, when it comes to dealing with herbs and spices, I personally think that cinnamon is the best thing to use. It helps you with grounding, it helps with abundance, it helps with attraction, okay? Especially vanilla. Vanilla talks about what you attract when it comes to love, okay? So when it comes to these kind of things, I like talking about those things, but I want you guys to start slowly integrating that, even if it's not even like a money ritual spell. You guys, putting cinnamon in your oatmeal, okay, nutmeg, putting it in your body is also a part of you nourishing your mind, body, spirit, and soul when it comes to abundance. Literally, you guys are eating the abundance. So it's almost like it's inside of you, right? And once it's inside of your body, it doesn't matter what it is that you do. It's in your body. You can attract whatever it is, you would desire when it comes to intention. Everybody thinks that when they do spell work or when they do manifestations and things like that, or whatever rituals, everybody thinks that they have to have the table, right, with all like the candles and everything like that. No, the way that I look at it, it's all about intention, okay? Once you put your mind to something and you manifest that more than you need to, it's all about intention, okay? So whoever needed to hear that, take what resonates with that. That could be clarity for somebody. Okay, Spirit, what does the collective need to know when it comes to their journey? Okay, what do they need to know about their journey when it comes to February 26th? What clarity can you give to them at this time, please? Okay, so let's see what you guys might need to know when it comes to your guys' journey, all right? So Spirit, first card is your beacon, okay? For some of you guys that are shining your light at this time, you guys are either a star or star qualities or star energy. You guys are shining your light at this moment. Now, whatever it is that you guys are working towards or whatever it is that you're doing, it's showing up in the energy as being a star seed, okay? Shining your light as well onto other people could be very significant, okay? Using your gifts as well for some of you when it comes to helping people could also be significant. So even if you're somebody who doesn't do like cards or divination, there's something about your everyday walking life, who you are. You may meet people randomly. For some of you, this could be confirmation, like you guys could be at a grocery store or you guys could be out walking about and someone could just ask you something, and them asking you something could just make their day, okay? Perfect example is I was at the dollar store a couple weeks ago, minding my business, okay? I'm there looking for, grocery bags or garbage bags so that I can put in my, my trash bag. So I was looking for two things. I was looking for like a cute little grocery bag because Dollarama has cute little bags. And also I was just looking for garbage bags, right? Basically, when I was in the aisle, there was a lady and her husband, right? They were there, you know, looking for stuff. And I just went by them and I'm like, excuse me. And they're like, oh, they looked back and they're like, oh, sorry. And then I said, it's okay, no problem. I just wanted to get a garbage bag, right? Out of nowhere, she's like, do you know any garbage bags that I can use? And I'm like, well, I use these. It doesn't matter, you know, if they're big or not. I just use these bags because they're very sturdy for, you know, $1 or $2. So I was telling her how I use them. I use them in my garbage. Sometimes I put them in my, you know, bins as well. So even if they are big, it still holds up space that if you tie the bin or tie the bag or whatever, you still have space to put, you know, your food compost and things like that in it. The other ones that they sell at the grocery stores or at the dollar store, they're so thin. So I was explaining that to her and she's like, wow. And then she started to pick up some. And I'm like, I don't want you to pick up too much because what if you don't like it? And then she just looks at me. She's like, I trust you. I'm like, okay, cool. I went about my business and that was it. So you could be somebody who's like that. You can meet people, okay? You spark people's curiosity. That could be significant too. But even when it comes to like your goals and dreams and you having starseed energy, you guys could be very curious about, you know, what the future may hold. So there's something about wanting to see more of, you know, how your life may unfold or how things could be unfolding. So there is something about something sparking your curiosity. This could be learning something new, or this could be trying to do something brand new when it comes to, you know, searching for something, looking for something. It's like this person is looking through a peephole, right? So there's something about maybe either searching for something when it comes to you, or somebody could be searching for you, okay? Synchronicities could be very significant too. So it's almost like when you shine your light, like say you go outside, say you post online or whatever it is that you do on your day-to-day, you know, basis. There's something about somebody being curious about your energy, but then there's also something about the curiosity that they may have for your energy collective. They're seeing signs and synchronicities about you. So whatever signs and synchronicities that they're seeing about you, that could be confirmation. This could be also you when it comes to your curiosity about your future. You could also be seeing signs and synchronicities as well. Okay, so take what resonates with you whenever you see that. Okay, so Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? Thank you. Yeah, you guys are helping your future self, like I was saying. There's something about, you know, you being able to see the signs and synchronicities, listen to those signs and synchronicities, but also you're helping your future self. So you know how sometimes people are like, I need a sign, but they're not paying attention to the signs. That is confirmation as well. Like, for example, when I say to you guys, you know, you guys could be seeing angel number 1111 or 1010 or 888 or 000, like things like that, right? Paying attention to the simple things in life. So even the time synchronicity is significant. Seeing certain animals, seeing certain things, right, that you normally wouldn't see on a day-to-day basis, it would just pop up. So you know how sometimes it's like, you know, you're manifesting something and you're like, well, if this is the case, I want to see a pink buggy. And then say out of nowhere you see a pink buggy online or you see a pink buggy wherever you go. That's confirmation as well. It's like you say things to existence and the universe is like, oh, okay, you don't believe me? I'm going to show you. So helping your future self when it comes to listening to the signs and synchronicities that you guys are receiving. Okay. This is helping your future self. And also transformations are very significant too. So there's something about metamorphosis, okay? When it comes to the unknown, you guys are stepping into the unknown, but you guys could be stepping into the unknown with confidence, right? Even when it comes to the star as well, it's almost like your light allows people to help their future self when it comes to them stepping into the unknown. It's almost like I'm going to follow this road or this path, and wherever this path leads me, either way, I know that I'm going to find that success. It's like basically reaching your end goal, right? Seeing the light at the end of a tunnel, basically. Okay. So yeah, we have inspiration. Okay, your third eye could be very significant when it comes to being inspired. Now, some of you guys could be going through either difficulties, or there's something about difficulties that could be very significant, right? Even if you're going through a lot of shadows or certain things like that, there's something about the synchronicities that you guys could be seeing as confirmation to know that everything is not going to last forever, right? You're just going through your season of change, and that season of change is not going to take long. Like right now, we're in stillness. Right now, things are still dead. Okay, even though we may not see it, things are slowly, you know, seeds are being planted in the background and things like that. You know, the universe is orchestrating certain things for us to receive when spring comes, and then that growth will show even more during the summer. Okay, but again, when it comes to difficulties, know that things are not going to last forever. Okay, you guys are maybe in a playful energy, or learning to be in a more playful energy when it comes to dealing with difficulties, right? And it's not to say that you guys don't take your difficulties seriously. You know, like you guys go through those challenges or obstacles, but there's almost, like I said, there's like finding a silver lining. Okay, understanding that life is always going to life. It doesn't matter who you know, who you don't know. Life will always try to kick your butt, okay? But it's almost like still finding the joy in other things in life while life is trying to kick your butt. It's almost like those dark entities that are like, yeah, we're gonna get the collective. And you're like, no, no, okay? You're like, that's not happening anytime soon. 11:11 on the timer, okay? It's like, I'm gonna step into my new beginning. I'm not gonna let you control my thoughts, my mind, whatever it is, right? For some people, it's mentally. For some people, it's people in their energy that they have around them. Whatever this is, you guys are staying in this playful energy. It's almost like Leo energy, that inner child, okay? Finding the joy, okay, in little things, right? Mushrooms are very significant as well. But yeah, following your bliss, right? Being able to follow your bliss. Again, this energy, okay, you're stepping into the unknown, but you're still following your bliss at the end of the day. So, you know, you're doing what makes you happy, right? And again, for some of you guys are in alignment. There's something about your chakras being in alignment, okay? So take what resonates with that. We also have present time, but I'm going to put this back. But yeah, you guys are also like in alignment when it comes to your creativity, right? So for some of you guys are creating new things. You guys could be stepping out into nature, or nature could be very significant when it comes to you guys following your bliss, right? But again, nature could be very significant, planting seeds. Again, you being in alignment, creating new things, whether this is writing, drawing, painting, whatever it is, right? You guys are basically tapping into your sacral chakra, which allows you to feel, okay, and allow you to do things creatively, right? But for some of you guys, tulips, okay, flowers are significant, but tulips are also significant, okay? And also looking at things from a different perspective. So we have here a new day, okay? So for some of you guys are, you know, you're able to see things from a different perspective. You're able to look at life with a new day. There's something about you following your bliss into the unknown. It's almost like you know that there's going to be mountains, there's going to be hills, there's going to be obstacles, but if you realize that the sun is back there, okay, and the sun is back here, and the star is back here, right, you can see things in the shadows and also in the light. But then you also help people as well look at life from a new day, like a new perspective. So say somebody was looking at yesterday like, I hate life, life is this, blah blah blah, like spewing out negative thoughts, right? There's something about your energy collective and soul tribe where you're able to change someone's mind by just your words. And I don't think a lot of people realize that that is a gift, okay? Your voice is an instrument. You know, playing an instrument doesn't necessarily mean, you know, that you don't have an instrument. Your instrument is your voice. In actuality, okay, the human voice, right? Even if it was like in the BC times or not, when it comes to drums and the human voice, that is all people knew and that's all people had, right? So before there were chimes, before there were bells, before there were, you know, sound bowls and things like that. Not to say they never existed, they did. But sound bowls and humming bowls only happened, I believe, within the 80s. Like, those are new. So when people never had those things, they used their voice, whether this was humming, whether this was singing. Okay, your voice is an instrument. So I don't know who needed to hear that, but that could be confirmation as well. Even just humming and going, things like that, doing that to calm your nervous system, okay, is very significant, right? So take what resonates with that. That could be confirmation also for some of you, okay? Clarity and money wanted to pop out, but again, I don't like how those flew out, so I'm going to do that again. But let's see. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time when it comes to the energy? Thank you. Yeah, so when it comes to mirrors, right, you mirror other people, or there's something about you having a reflection on other people when it comes to your creativity and also how you nurture when it comes to comfort, planting seeds, and growing. Nature could be very significant, but again, there's something about growth, okay? There's something about growth. There's something about, you know, starting something new. There's something about, you know, an egg, right? Being able to hatch when it comes to growth. So it's almost like, you know, the chicken having the egg, okay, and then the egg being incubated, you know, or the chicken is sitting on the egg for the egg to crack, and then you crack, right? And then there's that cute little baby chicken that you are, that you're just, you know, going on about your adventures and things like that until you grow and grow and grow. And that is you right now. If you guys are starting something new, you are the baby chick. Okay? Even me, I'm the baby chick right now. Like, even though, you know, I do tarot and stuff like that, in the tarot community, I'm the baby chick. Okay, in a big world. So I understand what you guys are dealing with when it comes to starting new things. I get it, right? You guys are the baby chick. You guys are learning to grow. You guys are, you know, not to say you guys are young or anything, but when it comes to new beginnings, you know, starting something new, it can be exciting, it could be scary, it could be a lot of emotions, but know that you guys are taking that time to focus on what it is you want and manifest what you want because you're focused. Okay, we also have money. Okay, you are attracting in abundance. Okay, coins could be very significant, but money is also significant when it comes to what you attract. You attract abundance. Doesn't have to be just money only. It could be material, it could be growth, it could be anything. Okay, awaken at the bottom of the deck, and clarity. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to end it here. Please take what resonates with you guys. And again, thank you for the love and the support that you guys have been giving, sharing, things of that matter. I appreciate that. Those who have been on my channel, I appreciate you guys that have been, you know, coming back. I know I see some people all the time. Like, I know there's like a couple users like Brenda and also Tony. Like, those people I see all the time, so I appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. And anyone else that I did not call, of course, you know, I don't remember everybody's name, but I do see you guys, and I do see those who come regularly, so I appreciate you guys. Okay, but yeah, follow me on TikTok, follow me on YouTube, and if you guys want to book a reading and things like that, or check out my blog about the full moon in Virgo, you guys can check that out. It's at www.mysteriouslyunique.ca. All right, guys. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful Thursday, and I'll see you next time. All right, guys. Bye, guys.